Business South Africa has expressed confidence that the country will have a stronger narrative to present at the 2025 World Economic Forum.
I don't think that we should take for granted the fact that South African business leadership is saying we are seeing the tide turning and we are seeing that there is hope for this country and therefore a commitment to grow the economy of this country.
Chief Executive Officer of Discovery Limited, Adrian Gore, says there's optimism in the country.
I think from a business perspective, I think there is an unequivocal feeling that this year is different. The country is hopefully at a point of inflection. There's tremendous challenges that remain.
The CEO of FirstRand Group, Mary Vilagazi, emphasizes the importance of addressing Africa's fiscal challenges to strengthen financial institutions and drive development.
I think African countries have to be very mindful when they enter into arrangements. Take into account the fact that there's going to be a risk that you don't pay. Then what happens when that happens? So I think that debt resolution issue makes it even, that it compounds the issue. But ultimately, and I think, obviously a lot of the countries would say, that the rates that they're paying on the debt is exorbitant. We know the arguments around how prohibitive that is compared to what Western countries would provide. But, I guess it also goes down to the rating. It goes down to how the country is managed.
Business South Africa says the country has a good story at the World Economic Forum. They, however, highlighted the need to push for equitable trade policies and reduce trade barriers that enable African countries to compete globally and integrate more effectively into global value chains.
Because Africa consists of 54 countries, that each have their own regulatory environment, their own capital rules, their own supervision by its own central bankers, it makes it very, very difficult for people to put capital behind some of those financial institutions because the market is simply too small.
As South Africa prepares for the 2025 World Economic Forum, all eyes will now be on how these efforts translate into tangible outcomes on the global stage. From Johannesburg, South Africa, Innocent Samosa, Channels Television News.